Good evening, ma'am. Ganda mo ngayon, ah. Mapo, sit down. Nakukurnihan ng titindig-tindig. I am ready to answer your questions.
Henry Uri, DZRH.
Mr. President, magandang gabi po sa inyo.
Magandang gabi.
First question po, after 13 days na maitalaga si Vice President Robredo as ICAD Vice Chair, kumusta po yung assessment ninyo sa kanya? Masaya po ba kayo o tatanggalin na po ninyo siya?
Kindly sit down.
Thank you po.
Okay. Because it should take a little bit longer to answer. You know, she had so many qualms, complaints about the drug war. And probably she wants to know why persons are killed and why we are being blamed for such deaths. We kept on denying, because it is the truth, that we have no hand in extrajudicial killings. And that is why I required PTV4 to post part of my briefer the previous night, because it is there where all arrests and incidents about drugs all throughout the Philippines are being posted. So you would know, makikita mo kung sinong namatay, sino hindi. And you notice that probably in 2 or 3 publications, there's 1, 2, or 3 namatay. But it is not really that many. As you can see, the symbol there is AAA, that's arrested. At saka yung N, it's neutralized. So yun ang patay. Added to that, sinabi ko sa kanya, tingnan mo, kasi malalaman mo. The other deaths, you cannot attribute it to the drug situation. Hindi lahat ng patay itapon mo doon sa parang, when you say extrajudicial killing, it really means that it is the government doing it. That is what is it all about. So, in lahat ng patay na walang suspect, ikaw ay mong extrajudicial killing, lahat naman talagang killing are extrajudicial. Ngayon, kaya sabi ko, tinignan mo. You might want to join, participate, cooperate. Why not you take the other, yung sa ICAD? Well, I cannot create an office. I do not have that power. It is only Congress who can create government positions. I cannot do it. Even if it is a delegated power to me in some of the laws. The rule is I cannot delegate what is delegated to me. I am a delegated authority, and I cannot delegate another authority based on the authority of my delegation in the first place. Ganun yan. So, tignan mo yung definition ng position dyan. And it says there about cooperation and all. Pero ang gusto ko sana, sa totoo lang, I mentioned it actually earlier. And I said that to give more teeth to her powers so that maybe she can have her whatever she wants there. Sabi ko, as long as there is a security clearance from the government, from the military and the police, go ahead. Kasi sabi ko, cooperate. Sabi ko sa lahat ng police, you obey her. Ang problema kay Robredo is this. Right after she was appointed, she began talking publicly about inviting the Human Rights Commission, she was talking to the United Nations, she would want to talk to the European, at marami na siyang pinagsasabi. Kung ganon, sabi ko, I cannot appoint her as a cabinet member. If that is the way her mouth behaves, there can never be a position for her. Kasi kung cabinet member sana siya, you know, upon the authority, because she would be an alter ego of me. Ang problema kasi dito, ganito, I cannot trust her. Not only because she is with the opposition. I do not trust her because I do not know her. Hindi ko alam kung sino ang kausap niya noon, kung sino mga politiko, kung sino mga tao, probably, one of the biggest, the biggest actually of a drug manufacturing apparatus was in Bicol. Naga. I'm sure, but in Bicol. So hindi ko alam, politiko siya, hindi ko alam kung sino kausap niya. Maybe sabihin mo that her being president qualifies her to be, of course not. I disagree with that statement that just because she is a vice president, she has already clearance by virtue of the fact that she is the vice president. No, sir. I disagree with you. That cannot happen. As a matter of fact, the military has to know, and the police has to know whereof you stand and where you came from. And then lang basta na, ging the vice president ka. Karaming mayor na kriminal, namatay na nga eh. The fact of an election is not a security clearance. So nung sige siya nagsalita, sabi ko, I will just forego with the appointment of appointing her as a cabinet member. You know what? She's with the opposition. And she would be attending cabinet meetings. In that cabinet meetings, we discuss mundane matters, we discuss day-to-day matters, we discuss security matters, we discuss critical issues. Ngayon siya kung nandyan, hindi ko man talaga siya kilala. And the way she behaved right after I appointed her does not inspire. It's not inspiring. Natakot tuloy ako. Baka pagitaan niya. Kasi she was questioning noon. Yung judicial, gano'n. Kasali na ang politika. You know, I'll tell you what. Election is noble. It is a practice of democracy that you elect leaders to guide the nation. Election process, but sometimes be, thinker. And that is why you have election cases, barilan dyan. The process is abused and trampled. Kaya, delikado yan kasi doon siya sa kabila. Nandito ako, nagtatapunan kami ng basura. Ngayon, kung cabinet member siya and she goes to look into the records that are classified matters, China, whatever, kung hingiin na yan, being a cabinet member, she would have access to everything, which is not. Alam mo, sabi ko, election is a noble thing. But politics is always dirty. Especially if you're the other side. Huwag mo na lang akong bulahin. Na, wala, I will say, kung anong mapulot mo dito, balang araw, 2 years na lang. and she wants to aspire for the presidency, if that is the way her mouth behaves, that is the way, scatterbrain eh. I will talk to this, I will talk to this, tapos may, and there are there in the Senate who are fishermen. Nasa Senate may mga fisherman dyan. Na pag magdabas siya, magtanong, kapartido niya, they will fish something from your mouth. Huh? Tapos, if they can have this, thing, they can always prepare for you during the election. Ako wala na akong problema. Wala ka namang eleksyon. Siya ang may problema. Kaya sabi ko kay Lenny, noon pa hindi kita sinasagot. Pero yung knee-jerk reaction mo palagi na, hindi ka talaga presidente ng gano'n. Hindi ako bubuto sa iyo kasi kaibigan tayo. Right after it was a delicate matter. No, I will talk to one. She invited even yung mga prosecutors ng Human Rights Commission, which we rebuke. What was the purpose? Bakit pupuntahin dito yung mga prosecutors and all observers? She was grandstanding na eh. It was like a carnival up there. She was talking right and left dito, gano'n. Presidente ka, mag-gano'n ka. You will just place the Republic of the Philippines in jeopardy. Alam mo bakit? It's your penchant. Niger ka eh. Minsan may issue. Tinanong ako ng media, ito ba ang pulis makatanggap ng regalo? Lakson pati siya, automatic. That is illegal, unconstitutional, blah, 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 ganon. Unlawful for a president to do that. Sabi ko sa kanila, just a minute. Kindly look at the anti-graft law because I was quoting the very words of the anti-graft law which allows public officers to accept gifts as token, minimal. Tapos, abogado ka magsabi in public, diretso ka, wala, illegal yan. Bastos yan. Bakit mo turuan ang pulis maging, look, just before you open your mouth, kindly think. Dito, puro imbita ka na, I will invite the United Nations. Di imbitahin mo silang lahat. Pero sabi ko, barahin ka na. Ang sa iyo, need to know ka lang. But as ICAD, you can direct, sabi ko, you can give the directions, you can give the guidance, but you do not have to go there and waggle inside the law enforcement process. Magsama ka doon sa mga mabuti. I suggest you go to mga pulis. Ako, I suggest, henceforth, itong mga pulis, basta the drug raid, invite every network. Magpa-cover kayo dyan sa likod para makuha ang pagkatigas ninyo. Mga pulis kayong yawa. Simple lang man yan. You could have requested somebody. PTB4. I-cover mo kami. Diyan ka sa likod. Para pagputok, sabay na tayo. Akala mo naman walang namatay na pulis. Sabi ko. Now she is treading a very dangerous ground. I leave it to her to continue. Well, Lenny, you give them the proper guidance, the direction to which they should proceed. Ganon. The way the reporting, it must be clear. Have it reported. Ako, yan sa PTB4, yung extra time dyan. Nandyan lahat yung incidents regarding drugs. Makikita mo, sino ang mga tao sa Pilipinas. That is every day. May briefer na ba ako ngayon? Do I have the briefer now? Makita ko sa inyo. First page yan, kalista. Yun ang pinapakita ko. Tignan mo kung ilang patay. Huwag yung ibang patay. Yun, because that is the official record. When they go out of the, nandiyan yan sa logbook. Operation, target, drug, gano'n. Hindi maka-counted check ninyo eh. Kaya kung makinig kayo sa basura, so it's really between kami anong opposition. I am inviting the Filipino people to choose which is good. Yung namatay na mga kriminal o yung mga inosente. Mamili kayo. Ilan ang namatay na inosente na wala kalaban-laban? Ilang bata na namatay na ni-rape na at yung gruesome thing about, a 1-year-old child in Makati, tinuhog ng at sinira because the boy was attacked, including the anal of the body. Mamili kayo. If you believe them, continue believing with the opposition. It's graceful. Ito, may briefer ako. This is today's summary report. Presidential BP. Ibigay ko sa inyo. Ayan, makikita ninyo. Ano yung AAA, Rodel Sagon, Jason Aquino, Telegre, Mapakita naman ninyo. Ibigay ko ito sa inyo. Pakikopya mo yung first page. Pati itong second page. Ito lahat ito. Lahat dito puro drugs ito. This is the summary. This is a part of parang syllabus. Yan ibigay ko. It's posted for the information of the entire country, people. Ito, gabi-gabi pumapasok ito sa akin. Mayor, ganun rin. Sinunod lang nila yung style ko. May mga pataya noon, pero lahat, walang ito. Ito, drugs lang talaga to. Dalawang pages. The first 2 pages. Have it reproduced on electronic copies, so I can give it to them. Ay, babaktuloy niya. Masyado kang pati ba naman yung prosecutor and the tweet, kita ko yung tweet eh. I am packed and ready to go and arrest Duterte. Yan ang imbitahin mo. Ganon ang salita sa akin. Putang ina, Lene, sa harap mo, sampalin ko yan. Dalhin mo dito. I dare you, invite him. Sinabi ko kasi sa immigration, papasukin ninyo. I dare you. Kung talagang dedicated ka, papasukin mo dito, yung putang ina yan. Puntahan kita sa opisina mo, sampalin ko yan sa harap mo. Ito ang isampal ko. Totoo. Lalaki may babae. Lalaki, mas mabuti. Please invite him and accord an order in VIP treatment. Dalhin mo sa opisina, pupuntahan ko kayo. Sampalin ko yan sa harap mo. Bastos. Kaya ako, ang reaction ko ganun. Because I am not being given the opportunity to be heard. Of course, I tried answering. I tried to mga disclaimer. Nobody is listening. Pati yung mga yellow, sige, sulat dyan ng mga bastos. O kaya kung pag gusto kong marinig, ayaw man yun ng tamang behavior. So sabi ko, mga putang ina kayo. O yan. Di napansinan ninyo ako. So yan ang, sandali lang, tapos, just let me round off the kay Lenny. Para, yan ang ano. So, ang election, maganda. Pero yung election process, sinisira ng mga politiko. Terrorism, vote buying, kung ano-ano na lang. But the election itself, provided in the Constitution, is a noble one. It's a sacred exercise. Pero yung politics na nagdadala ng election is rotten. Dito sa Pilipinas. Kaya nga sabi ko, kung anong makain sa bunganga ni Lenny dito, makuha niya, including gawin ko siyang member ng cabinet. If I make her one of the cabinet members, then she would participate in the discussion and would know everything that is classified as a mundane and just an ordinary thing. It's all discussed there. But sometimes, there are crisis days when you have to go into the records again and try to elicit from the military and the police. Ano ba nangyari dyan? Hindi ko siya ganito kaya. Delikado yan kasi may mga tao rin ang gobyerno sa loob, including ang mga military. Have you heard of deep penetration agents? Well, okay. We are a republic. We are practicing good practices to safeguard the country. And so, I cannot jeopardize those things if I make her a cabinet member. And then she would be demand, cabinet member na ako, you give me this job, then I will have to dwell on the records and everything that I wanted to know, or I want to know. So, to my mind, in my own estimation, it's not good for the country. I mean, I don't care. She tinkers with classified matters, secrets, bahala ka. Ako, bahala. Huwag mo na akong galawin. But then, what do I... Again, what should I do? If those matters are leaked, or if it is a good issue in politics, because ito siya ang nag-order ng killing nito, siya ang nag-order tapos namatay. And then they would develop a story, and they would twist it. Then you come up with some accusation. I do not allow people just shooting, nakaluhod na yung tao. What for? Why do you have to get yourself into a worrying situation? You have to answer. Dalhin mo na lang sa istasyon, then throw him to the slammer. Yes, please.
Clarification lang po, Mr. President. So your instruction to ICAD in interagency is not to give the Vice President a classified information?
Need to know lang siya. You know, it is the need to know to complete her... if she asks something, then you give her half of it. The other half, if it's a classified information, there is no need for her to know.
All right. And why keep her if you don't trust her?
Wala ako. I am not keeping her. She is there. I appointed her. She's working. As a matter of fact, she's been issuing statements every day. Sinabi ko lang, I'm just saying the parameters. But she is there. I do not have to fire her. She is there. She is working. Ano, in the first place, actually, what she should have done, and should understand that, is to give the direction and the guidance. And of course, instruct the law enforcement agencies to make it more transparent to her liking. Paano ba ito, ma'am? Ano bang gusto mo? Picture. Pagkatapos, o yung testigos muna, pakinggan na sa recorder. O. Ito ba yung... Make it more transparent for the people. I never said I'm firing him. I said I decided not to appoint her as a cabinet member because I think I will jeopardize the whole situation, including records classified, which are secrets. Tawag nila dyan, state secrets. That includes everything from sensitive matters with our relations with China, then with the United States, and what happened to the equipments that we bought, that it went down. There are analyses there that you remember the helicopters that crashed? 2 or 3, we paid for it. And our soldiers paid it with their lives. Been asking for an information, been asking for an investigation, nothing. So we have this, where it came from. Paano nila ni-repair? Ano repaired it? Kagaya ba ng noon, refurbish it and present it as new. Kung ito nahulog itong those are matters that are classified, which we because we have to investigate why. Because I demanded an investigation. Kung ayaw nila, tayo lang. Why? Because my soldiers were killed in the performance of their duty.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Ian Cruz, GMA 7.
Good evening, Mr. President.
Yes, sir.
Mayor, mayroon na po kayong napiling PNP chief na
Wala pa.
susunod po.
Wala.
Pwede niyo pong ibahagi sa amin kung sino po yung mga napagpipilian niyo sa ngayon?
Well, there are the rankings that I was given a list. I think there's Sascolan, Ilisar, another one. They're all good. They're soldiers. They came from the academy. I have no doubt about their integrity, but I'm taking my time appointing one.
Sir, bakit po medyo natatagalan po kayo? You said na you're taking your time.
Because he would be appointing the heads of every department there, especially the controller and the finance people. Sino yung gusto niyang mapunta doon? Sino yung kaibigan niya? Ako kasi, pag binigyan kita ng pwesto, hindi na ako nagkikalam. Pag si Bato, when I appointed Bato noon station commander, I do not anymore magsabi ang barangay captain, wag yan, kasi ganon. Inuuli kami. No. You go to Bato. O you go to itong mainit na ulo, yung PD, Danaw. Mainit ang ulo ng tao, bata. Pero he's good. Worker talaga yan. Pareho sila ni Bato. They can solve a kidnapping overnight. Sabi ko, I want that kidnapping. Ikaw, Danaw, bubugbog na palit. Sabi ko, ito, hanapin mo by no morning. ikaw na ang bugbugin ko kasi nambubugbog ka ng pulis.
Okay. Chonayu.
Good evening, Mr. President. Sir, point of clarification, are you officially ordering Secretary Dar to suspend rice importation?
Yes, because it is harvest time. Ganito kasi ang laro niyan, ma'am. Kindly sit down and you can't stand up. Just ask your question sitting down. And I will stand for you. Itong sitwasyon, devil and the deep blue sea. Kung walang pagkain, halos kabahan ang mga tao. Nag-riot na. Tapos sige na, magugutom na ang mga tao, wala nang bigas, next month wala nang kainin, mahal na. Ito namang mga producers, sige sila tanim, tapos pag harvest time, nagko-compete, wala nang bumibili sa kanilang produce. It is really between, I will simplify it with you. Itong problema natin sa bigas, ganito yan. Ang elements dyan is producer, ang mga farmers, ang nagtatanim, ang consumers, tayo. Tayo lang ang naglalaro niyan. Wala nang iba. Ang producer ang nagtanim at yung kumakain. Ang problema, itong kumakain, marami masyado na itong si producer, ang tanim niya, kulang after harvest time. Magkulang talaga ang supply. So, panahon kung wala na, kung hindi ako mag-import, kagaya nung nangyari, wala na. Sigurado, gutom ang abutin. Magrarayot yung tao. So, mamili ka. Kung ikaw na sa pwesto ko, magutom yung tao o galit yung mga farmers? Hindi ba magutom? Kaya may bigas man, hindi kainin mo. Ganun yan. Ngayon, sabi ko, pag harvest time, wag, seasonal naman talaga yan. Ang problema, hindi ka kasi makaasa dito sa mga producers. Magsabi sila, makatanim kami, pag ma-harvest lang namin, we can fill up the 2/3 or 1/3 of the requirements. Correct. Yan ang sabi mo. Pero hindi mo alam ang sitwasyon ng mundo mo. Lalo na sa climate change ngayon, na ang tanim mo, baka aabot talaga ng harvest time o yung tanim mo warakin ng mga bagyo. You cannot predict. No prediction can be made on that. Just like earthquake, no one can predict when an earthquake would.
Sir,
Yes?
hanggang kailan yung suspension? Kasi hanggang ngayong end of...
May ganito, ang simple niyan, ganito. Kung gusto talaga natin walang problema, bilihin lahat ng produce ng producer, farmers. Bilihin. Ngayon, mahal. Farm gate nila. Babawi sila. Hindi na bali. Gagastos tayo, bilyon. Bilihin natin. Tapos, wala. Palugi tayo. Para yung mga farmers, may resulta sa pawis nila. Sino nalugi? Wala. Tayong Pilipino. Bilihin natin lahat yan. Tapos, dagdagan natin kasi kulang talaga. That's why, ang rice, mahirap noon. Alam mo bakit? If you import rice noon, bawal. Kung hindi man bawal, magkuha ka ng quota. Quota sa kurakot. Hingi ka ng permit sa gobyerno, patay ka na. Dadaan ka ng ilang opisina, hingi-hingi dito, hanggang pagbili mo sa rice. Pagdating doon, yung customs, hingi pa, handlers hingi. Tapos maghingi pa, paglabas mo, yung mga police dyan, maghingi ng checkpoint. Pag doon sa taas, hingi, LTO. Putang ina. Meron bang isa? Yung Department of tanggalin ninyo. Total, may mga NPA, hindi man kaya kayo mga maubos. O hindi yung nagti-checkpoint dyan, you better hang them. Dyan sa checkpoint, I'll give you the authority. Hang them. Yung humingi na nagti-checkpoint, hang them. And I will be happy. Ngayon, kung sobra-sobra na, ang Pilipino, sabi ko, visual. Pag makita niya yung rice, kavans, hanggang ceiling, pag tingin na yan, okay siya. Pag magtingin siya ang mga sako, ganyan na lang, kakabahan na yan. Tapos alam niya, wala ng harvest na mabili, wala pang importation because it would take so many days and months to do it. That's why may buffer ka. Sabi ko kay Pinyol noon, and I seldom talk to Dar. He's a very educated man. Sabi ko noon, the order, Mr. Dar, Secretary Dar, you fill up the warehouse. Hanggang dyan. Kung hindi makain, hayaan mo. Kainin natin yan. Masira, hindi na bali. Bili natin mura. But buy the harvest of the farmers, farm gate price. Malugi. Lugi tayo, Pilipino. Malugi, ilang bilyon? 3 billion? Lugi tayo ng 3 billion. Bakit? Para ang farmers mabuhay. Kaninong gastos? Gastos natin lahat. Yung nag-produce, pati yung kumakain. Kasali kaya natin sa 3 billion na bibilhin natin. Simple lang. What is the other remedy? Nothing. I cannot stop tarification. Why? It's to erase corruption. Yun nga hinihintay kong opportunity. Dumating talaga. Because everybody, well, not everybody, but there are somebody na ayaw rin kasi masira yung negosyo nila. Yung mga rice importers na negosyo pabili na ayaw niya. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I made you happy for several years. Now is the time that you have to come to terms with reality that I have to take care also of the few. I cannot abandon them. Walang dalanan. Sabihin ko kay Dar, ang Congress, you appropriate money and we will buy all the rice, farm gate price ng ating farmers. Mag-import tayo as a buffer because their produce will not be enough for the consumers, the 110 million Filipinos eating rice. Kaya mas gusto ko, karamihan mga kaibigan ko, mga babae, mga payat, hindi na raw siya kumakain kaya nagda-diet. Sabi ko, maganda. Wala akong rice crisis nitong yawa na ito. Sige, huwag kayong kumain. Yung kaharap ko, every time wala kumakain ng, totoo ha? Yung kasama ko sa table, kita mo, puro payat. Saan na yung ano ko? Kasama ko sa table. Wala. Mga ibon. Samahan ng mga feminist. Ang ito-turti, gitaw-huya. Ganon ako magtawag ng ano. Totoo ha? Tell you the truth. Baski yung unang asawa ko. Pag tawag ko sa kanya, saan ka? Dito ako sa kwarto niya. Totoo. bakit butas ng bunganga ko? Ayaw magbuo yung... Ano pa po? Dito tayo sa kaldero, gusto ninyo?
Tuesday yun.
Tama si Taberna. Ilang kilometro magawa sa presyon sa Coliseum ni Trilon? Is it used every day? Well, if it is used and making money, fine. But how many kilometers of those public structures there in Iloilo, kung ginamit yun to cement all the highways there? You know, there can never be corruption in that situation. Because you commissioned a national artist. Sino pangalan niya? Oh, ito, si Minyosa was commissioned by the government to create yung nakita mo yung kaldero ngayon. It is a product of the mind. You cannot estimate how much nalugi ka because it is the rendition of the mind of the Creator. Kung yan ang singil niya, di sabihin niya, edi huwag mong bilhin yung ayaw mo. Yan ang presyo ko. That's like a painting. Yung pintura, magpumisyon ka, sabi pagkatapos, family painting na ano talaga, pati yung mga mukha namin dyan sana, hanapin mo sa taas. Yan yung nakagalere dyan. O, yung gumagawa niyan, binayaran yan. How much we do not know. Yung isang picture dyan ni Presidente Duterte, ginawa yan. It was paid for. Kailan? Abot siguro ng 5 million. You cannot debate with the painter. Sabi niya, sir, yan ang... Na, magsabi ka, you create a symbolism of the athletic activity. That is the mind of... walang extravagance dyan. Bakit yung Coliseum niya doon? Ganon kalaki. Bakit yan litlitan? Bakit ganon kalaki? Yun ang plano eh. Wala kang makuha dyan. It is the rendition of the request of government for this national artist to build. Siya lang ang nakaalam kung ilang presyo niya. How much did you pay? 5 million? 45? Well, that's about it. Di sana kung matagal, sabi mo sana, wag na lang. No, gaano ba talaga kaliit o kalaki ang kaldero? Sige nga. Sino ba ang pinakamalaking kaldero? Alam niyo, sino ang pinakamalaking kaldero? National Artist for Architecture 2018, known as the architect of the following: Coconut Palace, Our Lady of Peace Shrine of EDSA Shrine. EDSA Shrine? Ito bang EDSA Shrine, gobyerno? So, just to be, magpasok tayo ng pinalusopo without really negating the holiness of Mama Mary. Sino nagastos niyan? Kung ang nagastos niyan ang Katoliko, pero ang nagastos niyan ang gobyerno, why? I thought there is a separation of church and state. So just because you were invoking somebody there, and you attribute your victory to the lady, and you make a shrine, and I believe it is EDSA shrine, I don't know if it's a donation, fine. But if it's a government, I really would say that it is a violation of our church and state principle. Memorial, ang mata ko dumadoble na ha. Metro Rail, Amampulo Resort. Studied architecture in Santo Tomas, father of the Philippine Neo-Vernacular Architecture. Tokatis na ito dito. I cannot understand. Yeah. So, if we agreed, ang sabi niya ang presyo niya is 45. So, how big is big? And how small is big? And how small is small? Tanong ko kayo ngayon. And it can build so many schools. Well, that is debatable, my friend, Senator Drilon. I said, you have yours, and you also can build so many kilometers of what you spend there, public money in your place. Doon, kontrata, ito, binili mo ang utak niya. Kung pumayag ka sa utak niya, wala kayong usapan na kubrahan ko yun ng ganun. Sabihin niya, sige, gawain ko yan, presyo mo, 45 million. Gandahin ko. O, sige. We build schools, yes. We build infrastructures for an Olympic event, yes. You impose your whatever thing there as big or small. You begin to criticize the efforts of the people there. Kung sabi ng ano niya na ito kalaki ang gawain ninyo, yes, following the wishes of the person who made it. And that person is valuable because he created something which you want to portray up there because of the coming Olympic. Ano ba naman yan? So walang corruption. Maybe 45 million. But nandyan na eh. So how big is big? Kung sabi ka na ilang eskwelahan na magawa niyan, yung Coliseum mo, ilan rin ang kilometrahe ang magawa niyan? Jesus Maria Josep. When you begin to be too trivial about it, it's 45 million. But compared to the extravagance of everybody, lahat dyan sa gobyerno, including you, lahat tayo. Because we have our own mind. I want to bridge it, I want to borrow money and extend. Sabi ko nga, ang problema, ang easement, kasi ayaw ibigay ng mga, sabi ko, we will force it. Sabi ko, you exercise the right of eminent domain, which is a fundamental power of a state, get it by force. Ang sabi lang, magdeposito ka sa korte, bahala na kayong kwintada kung kailan. Kunin mo. And I'm ordering them, buldusin mo na. Huwag kayong magbigyan ng DPWS, do not give me that shit. Transportation. You know that there is the right of eminent domain. You agree on something, everyone in the government. Alam mo, mayroon dyan 2 weeks, putang. Look, every government office, including the cabinet, pati ako, the papers must be out, yung mga projects, 1 month. Pagkaputang, hindi ninyo mapalabas na wala na. That's 2 years. Ang gestation period niyan sa grid, sa gobyerno, paggaling doon dito, permit, then maghingi ka pa ng yung road right to... Yung mga director, I'll give you 3 days. I will make an audit. If you cannot do it, then tell me because I will assign you here. Alam mo dito sa Pasig, hindi ako nagbibiro, ha? Sundalo ko. Walang magutom dito sa Maynila. All you have to have is hook, line, and sinker. Karaming tilapia dyan. Magsabi ka isang drum, isang araw, makuha mo mayroon. Kaya kayo mamingwit kayo yung mga tamad sa gobyerno. I'll give you 3 days. Directors, 3 days. Ilabas ninyo yan. If you want to say something, deny it, deny it. Or disapprove it, or approve it. But do not sit on it. Ako, I'm tired. 2 more years to go. Puta, idadamay ko kayo lahat sa perdisyon. I will whip you like a horse. Do it or you fish tilapia in Pasig. Maniwala ka. Magpabili ka nga. Rocky, sabihin mo. Pa-requisition kayo. Yang ano lang, total maraming kawayan. Ano ba yun yung tali na ano? Totoo. Magbili, magpa-requisition ka ng ano. When you dig somewhere, maraming worms yan. Kung wala ka kuha, maraming worms na kriminal. Adik, tapon mo sa Pasig.
Tuesday niyo.
Umagahan tayo ng istorya dito. Hindi, look, I invited you to ask questions. Did you allow me to talk and talk pareho kay Gordon? Hanggang kung mag-committee meeting, siya na lang ang isa. Because lahat nagsialisa na. Kasi siya lang, kagaya ko, talking, and not giving the time. So you should have called my attention. Sir, huwag mo lang, sir, sabihin mo, Mayor lang. Mayor, we are here upon the invitation of the press office by conference now. Kindly give us time to ask questions. Now is the time, my lady.
Yes, good evening, Mr. President. Malapit na po ang December 31. Ito po yung deadline para doon sa effectivity ng martial law. Yung security officials po ba ninyo mayroon ng rekomendasyon sa inyo hinggil dito? Will you extend martial law o kailangan na itong tanggalin ang visa?
I will leave it to the military and the police to make the recommendation. Martial law is a military thing, and it's their assessment or their evaluation of the Mindanao situation. If the defense secretary says that it's no longer needed, I'll wait also for the statement of the military and the police. Then I will decide.
So as of yet, sir, wala pa po silang forward po sa iyo?
Wala pa po sa table ko. I was looking at the papers kanina pag ano. Hindi ako kasi I am always behind my schedule. Kasi I had so many and this Korea, sabi ko sa inyo, I hate traveling. I don't want to travel. It gives me headache and everything. But this is important, you know. so many things at stake. One is that we are buying arms. Second is that there are many assistance on the way coming. Third is itong Seoul is a vital partner natin. Alam mo kasi ang mga armas ngayon mahal. But we can always buy our jet planes, yung F-15 natin, galing ano yun. Now we are buying corvettes. Or how do you find corvette or corvette? Or whatever. I'm buying the arms and I will look into the para hindi ako mag-asa lang sa assessment lang. Ano ba naman yung pamasahe? Mag-ano ako mo, mag-commercial lang ako, no? Puntang Korea.
Thank you, Mr.
Commercial
President.
lang ako ng maliit na aeroplano.
Okay, Mr. President, may tatlo na lang po magtatanong. Si Catherine, Ina, and then Joyce.
Ma'am.
Good evening, Mr. President. Nakarating na po ba sa inyo yung findings ng Presidential Anti-Corruption Commission regarding po dun sa investigation nila sa dalawang cabinet secretaries na allegedly involved na po sa corruption? Sisibakin niyo po ba ito or will you keep them?
Nakita ko na, and they are investigating. I have yet to have the result. Alam ko na, kasi sa briefer ko, nabasa ko, yung one day na binasa ko.
Pero sir, sino-sino po itong cabinet officials at ano po yung corruption issue po na involved sila?
Wala makang alaman actually.
Wala pa sir.
I do not know of any. I should know actually. If you are corrupt, kasi papatawag kita dito sa opisina and we'll have a one-on-one talk. Wala akong, kasi kung meron, I'll fire him. Sigurado yan. Pagtapos na, but let us observe due process. Alam mo yung kay ano, let me go back in time. Kay Albayalde, kung ako ang fiscal noon, itatrap ko talaga. At that time, kung yun ang ebidensya lang sa harap ko, because inimbestiga ito ng Department of Justice. I forgot the name. Ang isa si Malcontento. Is that his name? Oh, pero nagdududa ako kasi drug money. Tapos pinabasa ko, sabi ko, pag ako ang fiscal nito, talagang idadrop ko. Tapos sabi ni sekretary na, talagang wala eh. Kasi wala pa lumabas lahat. Yun ang problema. They filed it half-baked, half-cooked, or even it was, to me, as a prosecutor, a raw, hilaw talaga. So, kaming nasa quasi-judicial, tawag yung mga fiscal. Kung ako talaga, really, sabihin ko publicly, you can go, ina-trap ko talaga. Tama yung ginawa ng Justice Department. Pareho kami fiscal. Droppable ang tawag niya sa amin. Walang gagong fiscal magpahin. Pagdating sa korte, mumurahin ka ng judge. Are you a lawyer or are you a lawyer?
Ina?
I wish everybody would have his time to ask questions.
Good evening.
Because if not, then we'll have coffee. Doon sinabi ko siya, ano kayo ng kape? Diba, we'll have tea party after. Meron ba? Hoy, ihaw ang tamong yawa.
Sir?
Ihaw ang tawag niyan in-house something. Nagmamanage nito, ang tawag ihaw. Kaya sabi ko, mag-prepare at least coffee lang naman. Siyempre, Pupuntahin dito yung mga kaibigan kong mga journalist. They journey here late at night. Tapos wala lang man baski kape. Mabuti pa ang patay pala nito.
We're good, sir. Thank
Meron
you.
may kape? Saan mga tao dito? Meron? Meron? Ano daw? Coffee, pagkain, wala. Ayun pala eh. Mag-break muna tayo. Totoo.
No, sir.
Break.
No.
Gutom ako.
Let's
Hindi
continue,
pa kasi ako
sir.
kumakain. Sabi ko, nagbabasa ako kanina eh. Sinabi, nandyan na kayo naghihintay. So, sakay ako sa lunch ko na walang patungong.
Thank you
Walang
for the
radar
offer,
yung
sir.
lansa
Okay po
ko.
kami. We're okay, sir. Thank you. Sir, the Department of Health has reported a confirmed case of a teenager who got ill because of vaping. I'd like to get your thoughts on proposals to
Buti ka ba?
ban it.
Kaya ikaw ang gusto ko is because you ask the question at a time when everybody is sleepy. This will wake you up. I will ban it. I will ban it. The use and the importation. I hope everybody is listening. Relay na lang. You know why? Because it is toxic. And the government has the power to issue measures to protect public health and public interest. You know, ang cigarette, the confirmed chemical there that's not good for humans, it's deadly, it's nicotine. It uses a habit forming, and it is toxic, and it kills people. And even the Surgeon General of the United States said that it will cause cancer. That's why it is there on the side of it will cause cancer. Now, itong vaping, sabi nila, is electronic. Don't give me that shit. Better stop it because I will order your arrest if you do it in a room. I am now ordering the law enforcement agencies to arrest anybody, ang tawag niyan, vaping in public. That is like smoking. Cannot do it inside the room. That's full of shit. You contaminate people na hindi na pala panahong mamatay. You know why? Mabuti pa ang sigarilyo kasi the confirmed toxic thing that causes harm to people. Nakalagay dyan yung nicotine. Itong vaping, it contains nicotine and other chemicals that we do not know. It has not passed the FDA, Food and Drugs. And at this time, I said, smoking is dangerous. So vaping is also dangerous, and I am banning it. And if you're smoking now, you will be arrested. I am banning the importation. So customs, you listen to it. I'm banning it altogether.
Sir, are we expecting an executive order on this soon?
Yes, purely, but nauna na. Hindi na kailangan. As you know, as a government worker here, standing, working here, I have that urgent power to do it. So I'm ordering it.
Sir,
The EO will follow.
Sir, just to be clear, is this a total ban or
Yes.
just a ban?
Importation is not allowed.
Okay. So hindi lang po siya, sir, na pinagbabawal in public places. It's more than that.
Bawal yan. Kaya nga, give me the wherewithals. It contains nicotine. So what other, sabi mo may, there's a taste there. You can choose the scent and even they're just killing people for money. I will ban it because it is not good, and it is contrary to public safety.
Sir, last, this is still
Huwag ka
involving
mag-glass. Sige lang.
the Department of Health. Nakarating na po ba sa inyo yung listahan ng DOH about the list of more than 100 medicines na gusto po nilang ipababa yung presyo? I understand you're supposed to issue an EO also about this. When
Wala pa
are
ako
we
na
expecting?
ipabasa. No, wala pa. Hindi pa dumating sa akin. Kung dumating man, hindi ko pa nabasa.
Okay.
Ganyan kakapal yan. 2 days lang. I said, I read it. That's why it takes time. I did kasi yung iba. Hindi ako, I'm not trying to attribute it to anybody. Yung iba sa akin, pag initial na, wala na sila. No, I do not do that. Baski na may initial, umikot na yan dito, pagdating sa akin, babasahin ko yan. So that I know what I'm signing.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Last question, Mr.
No?
President. Joyce?
It's still early. It's only 11.
Good evening, sir. Sir, kamusta na po ang inyong kalusugan? Were you able to rest these past few
Ay,
days?
nakita ka na isang tindig na lang ang ito nakapatong na. Ibig sabihin, hindi may injury ako. Sa inyo makita.
Saan po ito, sir?
Itong visible ito. No, di hematoma. When you are old, hematoma mo, tagal yan. May walk with the limp. Pero wala naman akong fracture. Pero,
Sir, nitong mga nakarang araw na hindi po namin kayo nakikita sa publiko, were you really advised by your doctor to take a rest for few days?
alam mo, gusto ko yan. Ang problema yung trabaho. Kasi walang ibang magpirma niyan eh. Hindi mo madali, unless you go into an official leave of absence. I cannot do that. No, but no president can ever do that. In between, far and wide, your vacation, pag may nangyari, alam mo, ang Pilipinas continues to be a volatile, or whichever. You have the insurgency, you have the NPAs, and you have the terrorists. Ang pinaka-dangerous dyan are the terrorists. Mahirap
But sir, yung pagpapahinga ninyo, was it advised by your doctor?
ano po?
Was it advised by your doctor, sir, for you to take a rest for a few days?
Hindi ka ako makarest eh. Mag-uwi lang ako. Tulog na ako 2 araw. Kasi para to make up the short call, ika nga. Pero after that, katulog ako baski diretso gabi pati hanggang umaga tapos hanggang alas 6. Then I wake up with a more sturdy feeling of my body. But alam mo ma'am, I am 74 years old. I'd like to talk to the people of the Philippines. I am 74 years old. As a matter of fact, I'm happy that after this, I only count the days, the Christmas, 2 Christmases, and then I retire. Huwag na niyo akong tanungin na kung may sakit ba ako. Kasi lahat ng 74 years old dito sa Pilipinas, except for a few, lahat may sakit na yan. Mamili ka lang, cancer, hypertension, diabetes, kidney, lung cancer, cancer of the colon, karamihan. Ay, yung lahat ng sakit na yan, nandito na sa akin. Matanda na ako. Pero kapag salita pa naman ako, but when I'm no longer coherent, if I cannot articulate now the things that I want to convey to you, then it's about time that you call the attention of my family and say that your father is no longer capable of being president of this republic. Why? Because he's not good anymore. Then if my family would say, you retire, do not wait for the expiration, then sabihin ko, retire. If I cannot talk to you anymore, if I cannot be of help to you, then it's about time to say goodbye. Until then, and it will come, we just wait. Mga gustong ako ipakulong, then walang problema. Ipakulong mo ako kung kaya mo.
Sir, by next week, lilipad po kayo sa South Korea to attend the ASEAN Commemorative Summit. Do you believe, sir, you are in good condition to fly and attend this event?
Hindi man ako ang nakimaki na, ma'am. Mag-upo mo lang ako doon sa bahala ng aeroplano. You know, I said, I am 74 years old. And when I decide to travel outside, it presupposes that I think kaya ko. But to worry about I'll give you one advice. Things beyond your control, do not worry about it. You're just wasting your time. There are things in life beyond your control. So do not kill yourself thinking about it. Aeroplano. You take a small plane, it's cheaper. The people do not have to share the burden of paying. So you want to be frugal about it. You ride the plane. Korea is a little bit far, but your hands is sa Diyos. At sa piloto. Ang piloto, kung i-dive niya, wala ka talagang magawa. Kung ang piloto, bagong lang graduate lang, tapos nag-take off ka, sumakay ka, it's no longer your worry. So why worry? I do not worry because I do not control life and death. It's God.
Sir, last na from me. In the sidelines of the ASEAN Commemorative Summit, will you be having bilateral talks with state leaders, sir?
Yes.
Ano pong countries ito, sir?
Well, security matters. One, security talaga. And it's obvious. It is now the equilibrium of geopolitics. North Korea, then the Spratly Island. The South Koreans are also against the occupation of the South China Sea and the claim of China. This will be taken up because one day, when we decide to really go for it, it will be the Western powers plus Seoul plus Tokyo and Australia, Malaysia. I do not know if I'm not sure of Malaysia if they'll join the fray. Philippines. I love the Philippines. It is the land of my birth. It is the home of my people. Alam pa ninyo yan? Yan kami noon. I love the Philippines. It is the home of my people. It is.
Sir, just to clarify.
I will decide when the time comes. I will not make any guarantees because I said we do not have even the firepower. And I will never commit to something which will just, massacre. Bahala kayo dyan. Tayo cover lang.
Sir, just to clarify, bilateral talks with South Korea, so that's sure, and then may ibang bansa pa po ba tayong kakausapin?
I'll talk to Korea. But on the sides, ganun yan pull aside ang tawag nila. Pull aside is, pag nandiyan ka, Birbahin ka, kunyari, dito, halika na muna sandali. Then you're in a room. Sabi, yun ang pull aside is, gusto kang kausapin ni Abi o gusto kang kausapin niya. Usap kayo. Wala yan sa agenda. Karamihan security. I said, if it is to the interest of the Republic that I will commit to any, then I will. But if it is not, I said, to the interest of the people of the Philippines, I will never commit to anything that would even jeopardize one life.
Okay, pasensya na, Mr. President. Mag-last question daw si Henry.
Opo.
Hindi na, aga naman.
Mr. President, in behalf of the Malacanang Press Corps, maraming salamat po sa inyo. Your Christmas wish sa ating mga kababayan, ngayon pong nalalapit na ang
Yes.
Kapaskuhan.
That you will have your, ano tawag yan, yung kain sa gabi? Noche Buena. I hope that you will be sitting on the table, having Noche Buena with your family, and happy about whatever the situation finds us. I said we cannot control everything. There are things which is beyond our control, so just
Okay.
magkape muna tayo. Bakit kayo na inyo man yan? Sabihin niya, wag yan kasi kami mga media, hindi kami, uy, loko-loko. Inyong pera yan, hindi yan akin. Bili ng gobyerno yan. Uy, ako pa magpabilihin ng kape ninyo? Maswerte kayo. Kaya tayo doon. Pera ninyo. Huwag kayong mahiya. Wala akong hingiin sa inyo. Kaya ayaw ko kayong kausapin nga para wala akong hingiin. And you know, nandiyan buhay pa man kayo. You covered me, you covered my presidency. Never ask anything. Ayan si taga Davao. Ikaw, Rocky. Tagal ka naman tayo. Tagal na ka. Nagkasyuta na lang tayo. Ano? Noon, wala akong hiningi na favorable article for you. Ang hiningi-hingi ko lang, kung sakali man na meron akong, I will decide one day whether to allow. Ang hingiin ko lang sa kanila, wala. I will just ask for the truth and fairness. That is all. You can publish anything as long as it is. Huwag mo lang i-twist. Publish mo, show it to the public, I would not mind. I guarantee you, I will even protect you. I am asking only for truth and fairness. That is all. Thank you. Kape muna tayo. Pag hindi magsama loob ko sa inyo, hindi tayo.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Mr. President.